real quick. But I hope everybody's having a good day. If you're new to my channel, my name is Tan. Artemis Oracle is my channel. And let me see. Oh, I gotta check to see if this is working. Let's see. I keep talking because there's somebody right outside it and he speaks very loud. He speaks loud. Yes. Okay. Good. Okay. I hope all of you are doing well. I'm going to do a no contact reading for the collective. And let me see. Okay, I was just checking something. I'm going to put the subscriber mode on. Okie dokie. Put some music too. Oh. Okay, so I'm doing a no contact reading, so the messages will resonate with you. There could be one message, all the messages, and maybe messages you want to say to the person that you're in no contact with. It could be messages that the person wants to say to you. So please take the reading as it resonates. Not everything is gonna resonate with everybody because we're on different timelines, different situations, and different dynamics. Healthy, unhealthy relationships, toxic. Lustful, whatever it is, it's whatever it is. Let me put some music on. I don't want to put anything distracting because, you know what, whatever. Let's do it. I'm whispering because I'm trying to, I do that when I want to stay calm. So I speak calmly. Let's see. I'm going to do a random. Oh, that's so interesting because the expose song Seasons Change. I'm in New York. Seasons change, people change. Okay, what message does the collective need to know right now for their highest and greatest good from their no contact situation? No or low contact. What message does the person want to say to the collective? Or the collective wants to say to their person? Because it could go either way. So we got two cards, wild side. It says, there's a side to you I haven't seen and want to. I want to see you let loose and get wild. Let's have some fun. Okay, for some of you, this could be a low contact because it may be both. Let's just see what it is because emotional intimacy. I'm afraid to truly open up to you. Being raw and authentic with my emotions is something I'm still working on. It's interesting because it's like we got two spectrums. Like somebody wants you to be more open. And I think that if you're going to be showing your wild side, you have to either feel very comfortable with yourself or you just show it to everybody, or I don't feel like this is what they're talking about. That kind of like you show it to everybody. But I feel like this is more like being open, being vulnerable, you know, showing that side of yourself that you don't really show other people. But then there's the emotional intimacy where somebody's saying they're afraid. So it's like two different energies. Like someone's afraid to really open up and another person wants someone to open up. So I feel like there's two separate energies here. And we have ghosted in the bottom. So some of you may have been ghosted. I like that two different energies came out. And the person who has issues with emotional intimacy may be the person that ghosted. And I say this because this card, you know, it could be that. But it could go either way. Please take the message as it resonates. So I like that it came out that way because then we could clarify each. Like we could see who's who. So we got the wild side person and then the person that's vulnerable. The wild side person wants someone to open up, to show, like someone to show a side of themselves that they haven't shown before, but someone seems to be vulnerable. So let's see who the wild side is. There's a side to you I haven't seen and want to. I want to see you let loose and get wild. Let's have some fun. Let's see. I mean, that could be interpreted in so many different ways. So we got the Seven of Swords and the Star. So this Aquarius energy coming up with the Star. But someone is saying they want to see somebody's wild side. That could be their wish for you and them to get to a different level, a deeper level, or more intimate level. If you haven't had that type of intimacy, I mean, because the way I don't have to read it as wild side being like very sexual, because You know, it's not everybody's like that. It could just be that vulnerable side, the side you keep hidden. Maybe like a side that well, I just said you hide it, you keep it hidden. Some of the swords, yeah, someone feels like you are hiding something. They want you to reveal yourself. If you've seen the traditional tarot card for the star, she's naked. She's not hiding anything, you know? So someone wants you to be more vulnerable, be bare with them, take it as it resonates, and it doesn't necessarily have to be, but like in what context is this wild side? Like someone feels like you're not really opening up, that you're keeping something to yourself. Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands has to do with things moving fast, moving like a lot of focused energy towards one thing. The Eight of Wands could be a communication. I don't know if some of you felt like this person was trying to rush you to open up, like they were just giving you a lot of attention. I mean, if I say it like that, it kind of sounds like love bombing in a way. Like they just like very much focused on you, giving, you know, shooting their shot 8 times at the very least. Can I get more? Got the Knight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. I don't know if somebody felt like they were being rushed, because I don't know if this is like Virgo energy, isolated, independent, self-sufficient, secure, stable. You know, like you're on your way to the Ten of Pentacles. You're very satisfied with where you are. You feel secure where you are. However this resonates, or it might be this other person. But somebody, maybe, I don't know if somebody wanted to kind of, because look at her. She looks very sultry. Oh, why the Knight of Pentacles? Ugh. Knight of Wands. Somebody, you like, I don't know if, and it's funny because they're both blonde women here. So some of you, I say that because it's the same person. So I'm thinking, it's not the same person. They look like the same person. So I'm thinking that you may be putting up your guard, protecting yourself, defending yourself, putting up boundaries because of experiences you've had in the past. 9/9 may be significant, September 9th, or 99, 1999, or 99, or 99 in some way. Something could have happened on the 9th of August. Something could be coming up. Hey, FinTube. So, yeah, someone's guarded. And this is what I was reading. Somebody is guarded. You know, it's like maybe past experiences have taught you that you need to, I don't know, if in the past you've probably experienced where you did move things very quickly or it felt rushed. But then now he's like, yeah, you're not doing that again. You're going to hold your guard up. I don't know if you're someone who's like very attractive. You constantly have people hitting on you too. Or there may be a lot of people hitting on you now. Like you feel like you got to beat them off with a bat or something. You see the way she is right there. But it's the wounded warrior, really. The wounded warrior, the person that has experienced a lot, but continues to persevere. But why is the Nine of Wands here? Ace of Wands. You want to have a new beginning? They want to have a new beginning with you? New beginning with you want to have a new beginning? Or you're just being very careful with how you maneuver around these types of situations? If this is like if this is sexual in nature. These readings are for 18 plus, okay? Okay, let me know the emotional intimacy person. Three of Wands. So the person who is like more like, who isn't really emotionally available, isn't kind of protecting themselves, is looking more towards the future, looking towards expansion, but it's like they're turning their back. Because I'm like, the way I have the cards here, it's like the Three of Wands person is turning their back on things that they've experienced in the past. You know, if you look at the way it is. But it could be this person's like looking more towards the future, probably things they want to do in the future. Even taking the time to see how things progress. King of Swords, they want to be sure that whoever they're dealing with, I mean, there's supposed to be no contact, so it's not really coming out that way. So I guess I'm gonna have to change the title, but it could be a no contact. You're not this, you maybe probably have ghosted this person because you felt like they were putting too much pressure on you. You probably felt like they maybe wanted only one thing, and that's why you may have turned your back on them, or that's why you have disengaged by either not talking to them or just like limiting communication with them. But you just want to be sure that this person is honest, that they're truthful, that they have integrity, like they have good intentions, because the King of Swords came out too, because that's what you're looking towards. You're looking for that. You're looking for honesty, transparency, I would say, because the King of Swords, has a lot of integrity, and why is that transparency? You want this person to like really, some of you, I want to say, you know what I'm thinking now? Like, it's like you're going to examine this person. You see how he's holding that sword? It's a little weird for the King of Swords to be holding it that way, but it's like, in a way, he's like examining, and it's like, you look at something and then you look at whoever may have given it to you, and you're about to say something to them. I don't know if this is you with them, like anything that this person has told you. We have Aquarius coming out twice. But it could be, it doesn't have to be that sign, but maybe just some of you are there could be Aquarius here. I don't know if they have Aquarius in the chart, so you could have met this person during Aquarius season. We got the King of Cups. You want to make sure this person has integrity, but also has a good heart. That they're someone that you could trust, that you can open up to. You want to know that if you were to open up to this person, that they won't use what you've shared with them against you. I know that's why certain people have an issue. So it's like if you think about it from what I'm getting now, is like, this is you with your truth, with your, like, you laying your sword down, but it's everything, everything you've experienced, your memories, your thoughts, your ideas, your fears, all that stuff. And it's like, to be able to, you want to know that whoever you're going to be handing it to, they're worthy of it. You want to make sure that they don't have ill intention with the Seven of Swords, right? So I don't know if that's why you may have limited contact. I don't know if something happened, but the High Priestess, I don't know if you got some sort of inkling. There was some sort of, and then we got the Eight of Pentacles, the High Priestess and Eight of Pentacles. I don't know if your intuition was like screaming at you. You know something that they don't know. You know something about them that they don't know. But something, because I was like, I don't know what happened. Like, you probably suspect something. You sense something. But the Eight of Pentacles flipped over as well. By the Eight of Pentacles, because the Eight of Pentacles has to do with someone who's very much focused on their work, focused on their craft. Three of Cups, focus, and Three of Cups. They say, I don't know if you're dealing with someone who like focuses more so on having a good time, or you suspect that this person could be focusing on other people, and that's why you really don't want to open up. You don't want to be vulnerable with them, because the Three of Cups is, people say it's a third party card, but it's not always that. It could simply be like, it could be partying, good times, always looking for a good time. Is this person focused more on having a good time? But like I said, this is what you wonder, is, are they only looking for a good time? And I'm talking about intimacy wise with the Ace of Wands, because I'm wild side. Yeah, the World. Why is the World here? The Tower. Wow, I got a bunch of major arcana in the bottom. That's fucking crazy shit. Um, the tower, look, the tower, something happened, could have happened. Somebody could have been doing something. The chariot is a moving vehicle. It's also about overcoming challenges and obstacles and being successful, being victorious. But then the Hierophant and the Death card. So the world, something could have ended, something kind of, it doesn't have to be catastrophic. It doesn't have to be that dramatic. It could be from the past. Hierophant is Taurus, Death is Scorpio energy. Hey, Christy, the Chariot is Cancer, the Towers, Aries and Scorpio, Mars energy. And then the World is, they say it's Capricorn. It could be any sign, I would say. I'm not going to assign the World anything. But I don't know if something happened, like this person. The Hierophant has to do with being grounded, being also being connected to collective knowledge, tradition, religion. It could also have to do with marriage and commitment. But that something ended, some sort of commitment ended. The Chariot to the Tower. Ooh, gosh, this is horrible. You know what song I thought about was the one that got away? Maybe that's why. I don't know. Because if you think about it, if you remember that song, or at least the video, remember her boyfriend, the guy and Katy Perry, I don't know why I'm talking about her, but if you've seen that music video, there was a car crash, the guy, because I'm thinking the tower and the world. So I'm going to say something like something happened. I don't know if you found out something or there's going to be something that comes out that kind of, I don't like the way this reading turned out. This is not what I was planning. I don't know why it turned out this way. This must be a no contact reading. My mind and my tummy too, because I'm hungry. I haven't eaten anything today, actually. I'm unintentionally fasting. The Death card. Oh, I don't know what to think of this. This is like some major shift. Major changes are happening. Something's going to come to a close. Something's going to come to an end. I don't know what kind of ending, because it makes me wonder. The world, something ends, the tower and the chariot, like moving forward victoriously. But then you have the Hierophant and the Death cards. Like, so it's like, what you're moving. I don't think it's actual death, but I feel like something definitely is ending. So a cycle is closing out. But with the Hierophant coming out, it could either be like something's going to happen that's going to shift how you see this person, and that's what this cycle is going to close out with this no contact person, because whoever this wild side person, the one that wants you to open up, or worst case scenario, some of you may find out that your suspicions were correct, that this person was dealing with somebody else and they may be married. Because the ghost said, I'm sorry I disappeared. I need to just get away and clear my head. But I don't. Okay, I'm going to put that back. But that's so funny. I don't even know if I showed you all the cards. Like the world, the tower. This is all major arcana. Chariot, the Hierophant, and Death. That's like something major is going to happen. But the thing is, this Ace of Pentacles, something's going to come out of it. Like out of this closes cycle, there's going to be a new beginning, but it's going to be more solid, more grounded. I don't know if this is with this new person, but it could be. But then we have the Temperance card too. There's going to be some sort of balance, some sort of healing, maybe a reconciliation. Where you could start things off from a solid start. But I don't really, when I was looking at this, the wild side doesn't necessarily have to be like if you watch the beginning of the reading, I mentioned the wild side is not so much, wasn't getting sexual energy, but that could be some sort of fear that someone may have, that was the intention. But, especially if you're not used to someone giving you like a lot of attention and maybe the person may come off wrong. For some of you, you know what I'm talking about. Like some people, they give you a lot of attention, the love bombing, and it's with the intention of getting something out of you, but there could have been somebody who actually is like very much focused on you and they do have that passion. They do have that attraction. They do have that spark for you, but it seems like somebody feels like someone is hiding something. So I don't know if somebody like this, the person that's coming off as emotionally unavailable was the one that was married or is actually hiding something, or is just that they're feeling vulnerable and they feel like they have to protect themselves for something. They want to make sure that the person isn't focused. Like I was saying, this is like focused on a good time. Focused on a good time. But also it's like someone whoever's coming off as emotionally unavailable may be more so focused on their career. They feel more intuitively guided towards working towards their career and finding success in that, and maybe even being just friends with this person, not wanting to like get very open or emotionally like vulnerable with somebody. It's so weird. This reading took a weird ass turn, and I want to get off this ride right now. So yeah, I'm going to end this part of the reading. I'm going to do something else because I got a little bit of time. But that was a weird ass reading. But for some of you, there could be a new beginning. There could be a reconciliation with this person that you were in no contact with. The one that maybe something happens where you feel like, okay, this person isn't what I thought they were. And then you will reunite, and then someone will apologize for ghosting, maybe. If that resonates, but like the Three of Cups, yeah, like I see, yeah, there's definitely going to be some sort of get together. Because this person does want to do that, but maybe this person, I don't know, like whoever the emotionally unavailable person is, they may be focused on work or focused on other things because they want to have something to celebrate, some sort of achievement to celebrate. Okay, I'm going to do this a different reading this time, and I'm going to do it differently. I'm not going to use the tarot this time around. I'm going to do another no contact reading. 2242. Okay, what no contact message does the person need to know? You know what? Let me take the no contact out of it because I feel like that's very limited. Okay. What does anyone around you want to say? What does anyone around the collective want to say? What does anyone around the collective want to say? What romantic interest around the collective? What do they want to say to the collective? What haven't they said? What do they want to say? What do they want to say to the collective? I hope everybody's doing well. Thank you for being here. Okay, let's see what anyone around you wants to say. Attention of others. Oh my God, look at that. And mother wounds came out. Let's see what else. I'm addicted to the attention of others. I love feeling wanted and needed. I don't feel whole without it. I feel like that's like a continuation of the other reading. Because I said this person is always looking for a good time. Mother wounds. My mother is a big influence on how my behavior is as an adult. I have challenges with connecting to the divine feminine energy within me and externally. So someone has an issue with connecting with woman, feminine energy, or the feminine energy within. Missing you. I miss you. I wish things were different. Anything else? Ooh. Soon. I'm going to contact you soon. Let's see. Okay. Maybe I'm gonna see. I think I want to use tarot too. I'm going to clarify each card. So I want to know who the attention of others, how that resonates with you. I'm addicted to the attention of others. I love feeling wanted and needed. I don't feel whole without it. Someone doesn't love themselves. It's so funny, that card Hangman. It just flew out, the Hangman. This person could be a Pisces. I feel like this is someone who like definitely does things to get attention from other people. And it kind of ties in with this Mother Wounds card, because remember I did a reading and I used the Love Notes deck, and it's like I mentioned somebody who does things because they wanted their parents' attention. Like they would get in trouble all the time. And they felt like that was the only way they could get attention. So the Hangman, you look at how he is. He's like above all these people, right? But the Hangman is someone who looks at things from a different perspective, looks at things from a higher perspective, looks at things from, like you look at things like the bigger picture, right? But I feel like in this context, this person is like doing things like, hey, look at me. I'm hanging around like I was trying to be like Spider-Man or something. What else? Yeah, Four of Wands. Look at that. Someone definitely loves the attention of others. Even though this is supposed to be the celebration card, a homecoming, celebrating a small success, or taking steps, or even like reaching some level of stability where you like kind of find your footing, like you took a risk. You chose a path, you took a risk, and you're now like reaping the rewards. But it's like a small level of success. But if you look at the imagery, there's a lot of women. Like this person likes the attention of women, or vice versa. Remember, I'm looking at the imagery in the card. It could be a woman that's hanging around, and then there's a bunch of dudes in the card. You like, but it's you know what I mean. I'm going just by the imagery. Someone likes the attention of other women. Red flag. I think if a guy has too many female friends, that's a red flag to me. And the King of Swords. The King of Swords. They could have Aquarius in their chart, or it could be any air sign energy. Oh, Page of Pentacles. It's like they don't have much to offer. They probably have the gift of gab, because the King of Swords is very good with communication. In the worst sense, he could be very manipulative, get his way, knows what to say to get his way, but does it really back it up? With the Page of Pentacles, it's like all talk but no action type of energy. Like I'm saying I'm going to do this. And the King of Swords isn't. I'm looking at the imagery. Okay, let's forget about the whole meaning of the tarot card, because I feel like this is more images than anything, and I'm reading intuitively. Like this person is all talk but no game. You know what I mean? Like he's like, I'm Mr. Big, but look, this is all I have, or this is all I'm willing to offer you with the Page of Pentacles. I don't know if this is somebody that pretends to have a lot more than they actually do, but they don't, so it could be like one of those people who, it's called fake flexing. So I don't know if this person does that. Because can you imagine being the King of Swords, which is supposed to be an adult who has intellect, supposed to be honest and have integrity, right? But then all they could give is the Page of Pentacles, or what they take what they can get. Any little bit of crumbs that they can get or they can give. I feel like it's that, with the attention of others. And I'm reading it like that because of the way the card is. Hey, Enoch, how are you? Okay, let's see what this Mother Wounds. Tell me about Mother Wounds. The devil! Oh my God, has anybody seen that movie, The Witches of Eastwick? I was going to say The Eaches. The Witches of Eastwick. When I fuck up when I'm talking, I feel like I have to complete the fuck up because it makes me laugh. But The Witches of Eastwick, or East End, or whatever, It's with Jack Nicholson, Michelle Pfeiffer, Cher, and Susan Sarandon. They're like three women who stay together. They're like best friends. And then Jack Nicholson comes to town, and he's like a freaking devil. Like he's a devil, and he wants all of them. Oh my God, this is so fucking aligning, because look at Jack Nicholson right there. Like, here's Jack, or here's Johnny, whatever the fuck he says. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm laughing. It's funny. It's just making me think about that movie. So this person definitely has issues with, they may be a fire sign, they may have Capricorn in their chart, I'm just saying the signs, but this is somebody that who may like poop poop. I want to say, because you look at the black cat, and cats have another word, P, the P word. This person is a P devil. If that's even a thing. Does that make sense? Do you know what I'm talking about? They like the P word. Or the C word. She does have a wand. They're like P or C. And it's interesting too, because it could go either way, because you see here the devil, and there's a man and a woman. We all could be the devil to somebody. There's someone out there. This person definitely needs to love themselves, because the Ace of Cups came out at the bottom. But this person, their mother could be a fire sign, and that could be why they are the way they are too. I don't know what kind of dynamic they have with their mother for them to come out like this. But I remember there was a tarot reader talking about how a mother was like, oh, like, I can't believe she wouldn't, like, no, like the son was talking to his mother, and well, this is what she said. This is a story she told. That this guy, like, he just likes just to hit and run, right? If you know what I'm talking about, it's like, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Hi, Evie, how are you? But he will go tell his mother, oh, yeah, I can't believe she would have let me hit that. And then the mother will be like, oh, really? She wouldn't. Like, some people have mothers like that, and that kind of fucks with the types of relationship or the way they are with women. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Hi, Adrian. How are you? So somebody like, definitely with the Queen of Wands, I mean, somebody their mother could have been a fire sign energy. For all we know, the mother could have been like that. And, sometimes when people see their parents a certain way, sometimes we emulate our parents, intentionally and unintentionally, but that may be the case here. Like, my mother is a big influence on my behavior now as an adult. I have challenges with connecting to the divine feminine energy within and externally. So this is what I'm getting, okay? If this is a masculine, and I could be wrong, you could tell me. I don't know if anybody will admit that they have mother problems. If this person likes the attention of other people, I lost my train of thought, actually. It does interfere with the types of relationships they have with women. It interferes with the way they view women, how they feel about women. We see a lot of the content that's like very toxic towards women. And it's because of certain people projecting their insecurities onto women, because some people don't want to take accountability for their life, so they look for the next person to blame. Like, certain people like to blame people of color for things being a certain way. Some people like to blame women because of whatever it is. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. So some men can be like very toxic towards women, but also some men, if they felt like their mother didn't give them enough attention, they may be seeking that energy from other women and maybe needing a lot of that energy. That's why they could be, like I said, this person, it says attention of others. And if you look at the pictures, like, this person's like, hey, look at me. And remember, this could be vice versa, of a feminine who has daddy issues, who wants the attention of masculines, But you see, this person's like, attention of others. Look, this person's hanging out, this people, but then it's like, look at all these feminine energies. So it could be a feminine energy, and this could be masculine, but I'm just using the imagery just to illustrate a point, but I feel like that's what it is. And I feel like the person feels like, I don't know if this person uses intimacy as a way to connect with other people too. And that's where they get that that that's where they get that I don't know, that validates them. It's what validates them. Okay, tell me more about this mother wounds person. 8 of Cups. This person also could have been left behind by their mother. Their mother could have abandoned them. Their mother could have been absent, you know, maybe there, but not there. And I'm only saying mother because it says mother wounds, but we could switch it to father. Maybe a father left and that left an impact on the person. And this is why they're needing the attention of other people to help validate them, to make them feel good about themselves. This person, if you know this person, this is probably somebody that's like an overgiver too. Okay, so we read the attention of others card, and then we read mother wounds. So I'm going to go into the missing you. I miss you. I wish things were different. I want to know who misses the collective. I mean, it could be connected to that other thing too, because think about it. If this person's missing you, that might imply that you're no longer talking to each other, right? And this is the issue that caused you to detach from them. So remember, or it could just simply be a separate message. So we're going to see what that is. Like, who is missing the collective? Thank you for being here. Thank you for the likes. I really appreciate you. If you're new to my channel, my name is Tan. Artemis Oracle is my channel. I'm an Oracle and Tarot card reader. Missing you. Who's missing the collective? Who is missing the collective? Who is missing the collective? Gosh. Who is missing the collective? Oh. This is someone that you may consider a cheapskate. This is someone who probably likes to be in their comfort zone, but because the Four of Pentacles came out. Someone who likes to be in the comfort zone, but could be somebody who's just very conservative with the way they spend, but they could also be a cheapskate too. You know who that is. The Ace of Swords, clarity, truth, honesty, a communication. This person wants to communicate with you. So I don't know if you block this person with the Two of Swords. This is like the blocking card. If they're missing you, you're not communicating. They want to communicate. They want to restart communication, but you block them. You may be the Four of Pentacles energy where you're holding back. You're not going to be as open and giving as you were in the past. Maybe you're protecting your energy, because to me, the Pentacles is your health, it's your time, your money, and your energy, because all of those things have value. Okay, what else can we get for this reading? With the Four of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords and the Two of Swords. Oh, I had to move it like that because I don't want 7 of Pentacles. Some of you, this person definitely could be reflecting on what has transpired in the past, evaluating everything that has taken place, where they have, if they've been very skimpy with their energy, where they have been skimpy, or this could be your energy where you're evaluating everything, all the time and energy that you put towards this person who probably wasn't reciprocating. If they were the cheapskate, maybe you were overgiving and this person was not. But it could also be somebody's just evaluating something that happened between you two that may have caused someone to block. It may not be that, but the Two of Swords could be someone is blocked, but it could also indicate that somebody is in their head trying to like go within to find some sort of reason, some sort of answer. But with the 7 of Pentacles, that's the reflective, evaluative energy. Whether you're deciding whether you should continue investing in something or you should just start over, you know. But the Ace of Swords coming out is like this person wants to initiate communication. They have clarity, maybe because of this period of pause between you two. They're having a better understanding. I don't know what happened between you two. But let's see. Let's see if we can get an idea of what happened between the collective and the person that's missing them. I wish things were different. Tell me about this. 1, the Hermit. This, I said blocked. I don't know if somebody ghosted, somebody retreated for some reason, somebody went silent with the Hermit card. That's Virgo energy. Adrian, please don't do that. Don't say things like that. Okay. It's inappropriate. The Hermit. Somebody could have Virgo in their chart, but somebody could have just, I don't know, it could be ghosting, but something could have happened that caused somebody to separate themselves from. Let's see. Tell me, why is the Hermit card? I just want to get a little. This is just to narrow it down. The Empress. So, ooh, okay. You know, the Empress is someone who has a lot of value. Very abundant, very beautiful, very loving, caring, nurturing energy, motherly energy, maternal energy, right? Kind of goes back to the mother wounds card. For some of you, that may resonate, but for some of you, this person may not feel like they're good enough for you, like they don't have enough to offer, and whatever they could offer will kind of leave them in a deficit. If you think about it, with the Four of Pentacles, it's like, here, I'm giving you my last $4. But the Empress is like, this person could also be having an understanding of your value and maybe willing to risk giving you all they have. It could be that because they see your value, especially if they've gone hermit and they're reflecting. They've taken a period of pause to reflect, because with the Hermit card and the Two of Swords, that is a period of pause. Someone has been introspecting. Someone has been evaluating, going within to see what is their truth. What is the answer? What is their greatest wish? Because the Hermit, he carries the lantern. Inside the lantern, in the traditional tarot, he is the star. You know, it's the light that's illuminating the lantern. So someone is realizing your value and missing you. They're missing your presence. They're missing what you bring to the table. But if it goes back to the other thing, I don't know if somebody's mother is an interference. And like I said, it could be a mother wound, but someone's actual mother could be an interference too. That's not for everybody, but you know, if that's for you, you'll know if that's for you. You know, this person probably moves very slowly, to the point that you possibly questioned whether they even wanted anything serious with you, you know? Just putting that out there with the Three Cups. But look at this. They're moving slowly, but I feel like this person does want to reunite with you with the Three Cups. Because this is like a coming together card, you know? But the thing is too, like for some of you, if this person is the one that likes a lot of attention, there could have been interference from other feminine energies or masculine energies. It doesn't have to be. Remember, I try to read broadly, because men go through shit too. And I don't want to leave anybody out, you know, and I'm grateful for the guys that show up for my live streams and they let me know that the messages I give resonate with them, because I want to resonate with as many people as I can. But I want to give you information that you need. I don't want to cause or incite fear in you. Just want to give you confirmation of what you already know. Maybe give you a different perspective. But ultimately, you know, this is your life and you understand your situation more than I could. These are pictures that I'm seeing. That's telling me a story, and I'm trying to get as much information for you that may resonate with each and every one of you who's staying to watch and who has given a like. But this person, yeah, it could be two things. This person realizes that they could have been like not as that they could have been stingy with you, with their time and energy, because they know you're worth more than that. Or this person, there could be some sort of interference from a mother, and it could be like I said, the mother wounds, or a mother's interfering with the connection, or like an actual mother, like she's literally getting in the way of your connection, not just like childhood wounds that this person has. But for some of you, it could be another person or other people, you know? All right, so look at this. We're going to go into soon. I'm going to contact you soon. Actually, I'm going to stop there and I'm going to see what does this person want to say when they contact you. I think I probably went, ooh, okay, let's see. Oh, excuse me. What would the person want to say to the collective when they reach out? This says, I'm going to contact you soon. So this person may be contacting you. Not the right time. I was overwhelmed with responsibilities. I don't have the time or energy for a relationship. Did I tell you that this person may have realized that they may have been cheap with their energy? The time that you were together, it could have been that it wasn't the right time because they didn't have much to give. Okay, let's see what else comes out. And remember, I could be reading from your perspective too. This could be you could be the person with mother wounds, or you could be the person that's missing another person, you know? Take it as it resonates. I know sometimes when I watch readings for my specific sign, I'm like, I feel like you're talking about me. Like, I feel like I'm the cross watcher in my own video, you know? But this is why it's a collective. Okay, so soon, what does a person want to say? And remember, these messages that I'm getting right now, they may not resonate with everybody. And some of you, it may resonate with you specifically. Need time to heal. Right now, I'm in a space where I need to focus on my healing and self-love. This isn't about you, it's about me. So this person could, if this is the person that knows they have mother wounds or have some issues, they know or whatever else is going on. Maybe it has to do with the way they see themselves. Definitely with self-value, I wanted to say, because I know it's a Four of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles to me is the card where you feel like you're not good enough. You don't have enough. But if you look at this card, it's like this guy is like, I don't want to end up in the Five of Pentacles, you know, but so I feel like that's why I mentioned that. This person definitely needs to heal, especially if there's mother wounds that could be interfering with the relationship, like I said, or like that is causing them to be dealing with other people too. But I don't know. Some people like the attention so much that they don't care that they have things to heal, you know? And this is why people end up reincarnated, because they have to fucking learn the lessons. You know, they have to make things right. Okay, let's see. So someone has not the right time and needs time to heal. Anything else? One more message? Okay, we got this one. Let the past go. Can we rewind time and go back to before we were both broken down by life? Our past holds us back from our future. I feel like this, take it as it resonates, but this could be this person talking about themselves. You know, like they need to let go of the past, let go of the mother wounds, let go of the need to be validated by other people for whatever reason, whether it was those wounds were established by their mother or for whatever reason, right? Or the father. Because everybody wants to blame the mother. We always get blamed. But there's a father card in here. There's a father wounds card in here. But somebody definitely wants to go back. They want to make things better. Maybe this situation could have broken you. And that's why this person, I feel like somebody's apologetic, you know. There is a bit of, in that card, I sense regret. Wow, that was supposed to be the last card, but I'll take this one. Oof. Okay, this is so funny. For some of you, this person is gaslighting. You know, this person gaslit you. I'm sorry, but it's so funny. I'm laughed, and not because I laugh at the coincidence, because at the bottom of the tarot deck is the Strength card. I just wasn't strong enough to admit it. I have been lying to you and gaslighting you. You weren't crazy. You were right. I just wasn't strong enough to admit it. So this person is a fucking coward. And remember, that's for whoever this resonates with, because not everybody is dealing with that type of situation. But some of you may already know this, especially if you cut them off. And this person could be gaslighting themselves, thinking that what they're doing is okay. Because people do that to themselves. I know I do it, but not with other people. Like, it's like, you know, when you try to convince yourself that something's okay and it's not. So I'm going to end this reading here. I hope this reading was helpful in some way to you. If it was, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. My name is Tanya. I'm Artemis Oracle. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and maybe later on today I'll go on live. If not, if I don't see you later, I'll see you next time. Take care, everyone. Bye.